We had a fundraiser at Krispy Kreme on April 11th. If you either have your receipt on paper or you have it on phone, then you can be entered for a raffle. And we have 50 great prizes. 3 are major though.
Good morning, Bobcats. Why shouldn't you use beef stew as a password?
Because it's not stroganoff. Here's your daily rundown.
Our madrigal singers will have openings next year for incoming 8th and 9th graders. If you enjoy singing and would like to join this advanced performance group next year, please talk to Mrs. Kepner today or tomorrow in room 415 during first lunch or immediately after school in the auditorium to schedule an audition.
Please contact Mrs. Kepner if you have any questions.
Have you ever been interested in joining the Madison High School swim team? Come to an information meeting on Thursday after school in Mr. Talustik's room.
And now, for our Mental Health Minute from Mrs. Chase.
Hi Bobcats, it's Mrs. Chase with this week's Mental Health Minute about upcoming registration for next school year. Starting yesterday through this Friday the 25th, you need to log into Class Choice to request your class preferences for next school year. You select the classes you would like, then the computer will take the classes you selected and create a schedule for you. In August, you'll have the chance to review your schedule and make adjustments before school starts. The handout your 4th hour teacher gave you yesterday has a list of all of the required courses and elective options for your grade level next year. This paper also includes instructions on using Class Choice on the back. Be sure to check out the Madison Junior High website for all of the information you might need for the upcoming school year. It has the master schedule, class descriptions, copies of the handout with classes and instructions, and the instructional video on how to make requests. Remember, filling out your class requests is very important. The Class Choice program will create your schedule based on what you choose. If you don't submit requests, you will probably get assigned classes that don't interest you, because the program will just fill your schedule with any available classes that fit. And because Class Choice will only open for schedule changes once next school year in August, it's important to choose the classes you're hoping to get into now. Don't procrastinate. Set yourself up for a great schedule next school year. You've got this. Stop by and see a counselor if you need help. And that's this week's Mental Health Minute, brought to you by the Counseling Office.
Welcome parents and students to this video on how to do class choice requests. You might be thinking, what do I do now? I'm not really sure how to sign up or what classes to be in. Well, you at least have to pick 4 core classes, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. When you sign in to Class Choice, you will see it will ask you to pick and add a core class. When you open the page up, it will look like this. You can have English, math, science, and social studies. You will need to select the same amount of classes as trimesters. So if you are taking English for 3 trimesters that school year, then you need to make sure to select each one. For 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade, there are different requirements, but whichever grade your student is in, it will pull up which requirements are for them. Next, we move on to electives, and in this process, you can choose exploratory or music. And as you can see, that bar on the side, that is your completion bar of how many credits you've chosen. So the green means that you're almost there. The red means that you need to pick a couple more classes. And if you're like me, you might have a hard choice on deciding what electives to take. Well, look at this right here. It has band, orchestra, choir, percussion, or all of those other different electives that you have the choice to choose from. Once you choose your electives, it's very important to then go in and choose alternative electives. We cannot promise that every elective that you choose is going to be available, and so we want to know what your second choice is going to be so that we can accommodate you best that we can. As a reminder, 9th graders should sign up for release time if they plan to take seminary. This is under Requests, Step 1, Special. If you have any questions, feel free to come into the counseling office.
Dance team tryouts for next year's 7th and 8th graders are tomorrow and Thursday in the main gym after school.
That's all for us today, Bobcats. Have a terrific Tuesday.
Now please stand remove any hats, and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag